YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This is Neil Goodfella Neil coming through with another sneaker review, another sneaker opinion. You could tell this was a Nike outlet exclusive, and I've been eyeballing these kicks for a while, and this is how my box actually came, guys. Yep. With the top cut off, and it is a 9.5 as far as size go. And then if you want to zoom in real close, we can get some of that color right there. You guys can see that. Let me just read that off. We got the white and classic green, simple and plain. So regular price, retail price was $180. Now I did not pay $180 for these joints. Now I also got this from the eBay Meet Your Soulmates. And man, I was just going around this time, like I was going on the Air Max 95 rampage, man. So yeah, so you know, they might all come out back to back or whatever, and you know, whatever. But this was probably one of my last one of my last Air Max 95s that dropped. But yeah, so I went through the eBay third-party program. Everything went smooth, and we got authentic without a doubt, of course. And I do like the fact that they doing this now. You know, StockX is keeping them up on their toes. GOAT is keeping them up on their toes. And here we go. We just zoom in a little bit. Okay, we got the little badge. And yeah, so let's get off into it. Now, this is the beauty right here. Now, they also came with another pair of laces, some green laces as well. And these are my other default green laces, but the original green laces that came with this is a little bit brighter than these, just slightly. But these, you know, they look similar to this, right? So, but because I put those inside my other Air Max 95s, they fit better. The problem with these laces, these was just a little too long. These, now I actually bought these off eBay and didn't too much check the size as far as inches. So once the second pair of laces came with these, I put those in my other Air Max 95s, my Safari ones, I think they call it. But I like these with the white, even though the lime green would probably work in these too. I like these with the white. It's a little bit more cleaner. I wore these a few times already, and I will say that the fit on this one is a little bit tighter than what it's supposed to be. According to like my other canvas joints that's like this, or the recycle initiative that Nike is doing, those are a little bit more flexible. But I don't know with this one, guys. This one was a little bit more tighter. Could be craftsmanship. Just could, you know, they making so many sneakers. Not all of them are going to be exactly a 9.5. Some might be a little bit longer. Some might be a little bit smaller. But it's such a minor that like it really wasn't like a big deal. Like, oh man, I need a new size. Oh, I needed, you know. So it's one of the things where, you know, the more I wear the sneaker, the better the fit get, and it has gotten better over the past few weeks or a few months, however long I had this. I didn't have this sneaker for too long, but I did have it for a decent while. I've been busy with my, you know, actual life off of camera, and y'all know I just do this sneaker stuff as a hobby, man. It's just like a diary to me. So we just gonna get off into this. Go check out my previous Air Max 95 videos if you haven't yet. So, because I get in more so into the history, the body parts on the sneaker and all that stuff. So this one is just going to be kind of brief, you know, get a few looks at the sneaker, and really that's it. And you know, my opinion on it. If I can remember some of the stuff from the history or whatever, I'm gonna just spew it out, you know what I mean? Okay, so first thing first, going along the upper, we do have a white canvas. Then we also got on the top part layer right here is a kind of felt like material going around as well on the other side. But right below that layer, we also have like a canvas, a needle, a weeded kind of like canvas like material as well. One of the things I actually like about this sneaker is the bow swoosh right here. Usually it's about like tiny like this, but the red bow swoosh definitely brought me into the sneaker. Wasn't too crazy, but it was big enough to like actually make a pop. Going to the back, you also have the Nike Air in that classic green, or at least that lighter green. Going along the toe box, you also have that threading as well for contrast. I like the way that hits on that white. The leather is really nothing home to write about. Typical standard GR Nike leather. Kind of stiff, but I feel in due time it might break in a little bit more. You also got the EVA midsole as well. Let's not forget the iconic Air Max units in the bottom, in the forefoot and in the heel. The blow mold sole technology is actually from the Air Max 93. And the Air Max 93 actually brings that curvature blow mold sole technology, which was really unheard of before the Air Max 93. One of the compliments I do like about this sneaker is also the little green swoosh on the side of the toe box. Going along the bottom, you do have regular traction at the forefoot, almost kind of like a cheese grater a little bit. But you also still have the lime green at the bottom. This might be the vertebrae or the spine. If this is not the spine too, it might just like go up the back, like how the human back is. Going along the tongue, you also have the felt as well, the felt paneling. Usually you have mesh going along the tongue, but you have canvas going through the whole entire tongue. Going along the inside, you have like a little bit like that mesh inliner. On the sock liner rather. Going behind the tongue, you also have that green. Going on the insole, you have like that spongy, nice insole that I do like that they're doing with this whole recycle initiative. Now I will say the Air Max 95s that has the recycle initiative, the insoles feel better than the typical standard Air Max 95s. It's less break-in time to me since I've already worn these sneakers. This is my second recycle sneaker, or you know, zero initiative, recycle initiative that Nike have, you know, with the whole trash slogan. They probably already had their little round on YouTube, but I get like the Grinch vibes. You got the even darker green swoosh on top of that, like that lime green swoosh. I mean, on top of that lime green insole. Like I said again, guys, the cushion is definitely there. Like whatever they did to beef the insole up, definitely worth it. I do like the forest green Air Max units too. As far as like who made this sneaker, Sergio Lozano actually made the sneaker. I also too want to point out these laces are a little bit thick that came with these too. This one, as far as the whole recycle initiative or whatever, and the whole zero trash campaign, I know that Nike said that this was probably like 25% or 20% recycled. And out of the recycled initiative, this is probably the least most recycled, you know what I mean? The initiative one is slightly lighter, you know, slightly lighter because the materials on here is a little bit light when you mess on like a canvas. In Air Max or Air Max 95, get your true size with this. They do fit narrow at the top of the toe box. Go a half size up if you got a wide foot. They do take a little while to break in, week to a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, just as far as like the quickest fit. But obviously if you wear these more and more throughout the year, months, depending on however you wear your sneakers, eventually it'll break in and it'll start molding to the foot with the whole EVA. And like I said, the insole in here is definitely comfortable, so this is already an extra point alone just because of that. So as far as like comfort straight out the box, 10 being like Ultra Boost, React, you know, 9.5 and all that, I would give these straight out the box probably, as far as comfort, 7. And as you wear these, including this insole, probably bump it up to like a 7.5. But as you wear these, I think these would eventually graduate to an 8 if you wear these enough. I think that's the softest they might get. I don't see these really going into a 10. I give it an 8. Reason being because I like this bright colorway. I definitely like the forest green going on, or the classic green. You also got the lime green contrasting and flowing with it as well. Got the bold red on the side, embroidered as well. It's just a different look. Nike didn't go over the top with this. Tell me what you guys think. Did you guys cop this? This was like somewhat of an easy pickup. They didn't really like sell out, but it's one of them things like if you search, you will find a deal. I didn't really too much get hit over the head. I know I didn't pay retail for this, like $180 plus tax. Wasn't gonna do that. These was probably like $130 maybe after tax and fees and everything. I do this for a hobby. It's just my sneaker diary, guys. And I just had to get these on camera for you guys. So yeah, rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.